We're facing some very serious issues in Connecticut. One of them we're going to focus on. It's the quality of education here. Another is our infrastructure, which is from the 19th century, is completely falling apart. And yet, we're spending a lot of time on issues that, yes, they're I don't want to say fun, but they're things that people can click with. They can identify with Sunday sales, gambling, whatever, voting. But at the end of the day, how do you improve education? We didn't get Race to the Top funds because we couldn't account for how we were spending our money in early education and what we were getting for it. We couldn't rate what we have. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it otherwise? We couldn't even give a good accounting of what we have. At the same time, we're raising all this revenue, but we're spending hundreds of millions of dollars to get a new transportation structure in the middle of Connecticut, a busway that we're not quite sure how many people will use. I don't have any problem with it in the abstract, but when we have things like Metro North that we're having 37 million passenger rides on a year, and we're favoring a new project that is uncertain instead of fixing what we have. A lot of money to give a nonprofit laboratory that's not going to pay any taxes.
In terms of the Jackson Lab.
Yes, $300 million plus the land, plus the building, with some uncertainty as to what's going to happen and no corresponding revenue for a long while. But we've got these infrastructure problems to address, and we've got the education problem to address, and we're going to face it in this session. What are we going to do with the electric wires? What are we going to do with the achievement gap? What are we going to do with our trains? And we're spending and spending and spending, and maybe we should be spending more time on that and resolving that question than things that are a little bit extraneous and perhaps a little smaller in the grand scheme of things.